because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kim, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So, I had a
son. Two funny mamas. What's with the grip?
Okay.
Somebody's camera shy.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Hey, Sherri Shepherd. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas.
How are you, Chris Denman?
Yep, I'm great. We're live. Just a quick reminder.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to hold on one second. Let me mute you real quick.
Okay. I'll just.
What's that?
That you're not muted. Mute
Phone?
her. Okay. I can come up on screen. It's a good time to start, huh? Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. That's Sherri Shepherd in New York, and she's muted for the time being. Sherri, give us a thumbs up and we can put you back on. Kym Whitley is going to join us here in just a second. It wouldn't be Two Funny Mamas without some early show hijinks. If you want to follow Sherri on Instagram, at Sherri E. Shepherd, and at Insta Denman, if you're feeling like throwing me a follow as well. Something good is happening at Sherri's house, and we're about to find out more. Big news to jump into with Sherri today. Kym is coming back from a meeting. She'll join in just a second. She's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Sherri, give us a thumbs up. Are you good? We have you muted. Okay.
Muted?
There you go. We unmuted you. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Sherri. Welcome to your show.
Life. I'm waiting on my DoorDash because I'm really hungry, but I don't want to cook. And Jeffrey just called and asked if he could go out with a friend out to eat, which means he's using my Apple Pay.
There it is.
I know. It's so funny because I'm really working on letting Jeffrey have independence here in New York.
Right.
And sometimes it gets a little, because he's all the way on the east side. He took the Uber to the therapist on the east side that he deals with for his spectrum issues. And then he usually takes an Uber back here. He calls it himself. He said, I don't need you to call me an Uber. So he's got his own account. But he always wants to hang out. He's 19. He wants to hang out and do what he sees the other teenagers do.
Right.
So I let him. He called and asked if he could go out to dinner with a friend, and I said yes. So he's somewhere in New York.
Hopefully not lost.
No, he's got a cell phone and he carries his charger. But like in New York, you can't say, "Oh, we're going to Cheesecake Factory," because they don't have those kind of things here. It's just like there's a plethora of diners here in New York. You're just walking and you see one. So you just kind of go, I'm going to Soho, or I'm going to Chelsea, or but you don't have a specific, not kids, place that you're going to. So he is somewhere in New York City, and he will call me he won't call me he will call me when he's there. He knows to do that, and he will call me when he's done, so that I know, he's getting in an Uber. So I'm waiting for my DoorDash.
I think I just don't have any product in my hair, just to address the live chat. It's not a new haircut. There's nothing new done to it. I just don't have any product in it. So this is what it's like with nothing. It's just a fluff hanging out of my head. So I wanted to address that.
You kind of look like an independent. That you'd be voting independent.
An independent?
Yeah,
That's
you don't
insulting, and I don't know how, but it's
not
insulting.
Like, you're not a Republican. Now, if I said you look like a Republican, that would be, you wouldn't like that, I would think.
I'd be sitting here and I'd be explaining to you how missionary is the only way.
Exactly, the only way. You don't look far left.
No. Mm-mm.
So you look kind of like you bouncing to the tune of your own beat, which is independent.
I'm waiting for the punchline, but okay, I'll trust you for now.
It's a small percentage that are there, but we can't afford to leave our party.
Okay.
So you're there right with the independence.
Perfect.
Unique in your style. You got a lot of hair.
Yeah, it grows fast too.
And you pulled it to the side, so it's not the Julius Caesar thing going
Yeah, I
on.
can't pull that off. You've got to really be something special or super skinny or something with that. But
We all try things. We
yeah,
I'm queen of it. There's just
I
certain things I wear, and it's just not for
not
me.
gonna work. Um, real quick, thank you for tuning in. If you're joining live, Kym has just texted she's on her way, so that'll happen quick. So no getting upset. Kym will join. Sherry's busy.
I don't get upset at Kym Whitley. I mean, I do, but not today. I'm a little curious with Kym. I'm taking the path of curiosity because we set this time to do the podcast. As a matter of fact, Kym texted me on a movie set in the middle of me shooting and screaming and crying. And she was like, I need to know if you're doing this podcast. And I said, absolutely, because I'm rapping today and I'm going to fly home. And so the girl that called me to find out to make sure I was doing the podcast, you said she's where?
On her way.
From where?
Didn't say. We can.
Yeah, it did say, because you didn't read it.
I'm referencing what was just sent to me. Are you talking about our group text? Our group text. Yeah, you're gonna sell her out.
Funny Mama's text. Now she texted me, and it's genuinely. I'm just curious. She texted me to make sure I was going to be on the podcast, and I said yeah. And so you told her, and she said, "Can we do it half an hour later at the nail salon?"
I didn't want to sell her out.
No, well, I'm going to. And not just curious. If you set a time, because this happened, I wasn't on the podcast last week because I was in the middle of shooting. But the week before, this is like deja vu. Like we were supposed to start the podcast and Kym did a live because she was going to.
She picked the time. She picked the time last week also. And then this week, if we're going to get into it, let's peel it all back.
Let's peel back the layers.
This doesn't happen that much. So I keep calm about it, but there's reasons why I reach out. Like Deja, thankfully, is here. She's available. She came in on short notice. I try my best to plan things, which means, hey, we can do a segment or we can have a guest or something that you all find to be important. Or maybe we book someone from the movie that you're filming, right? Like that's the whole reason that you try and plan ahead of time. I have about a week's worth of texts with one response from Kym because I didn't think you were going to be, and that has never happened.
Yeah. I told you I wasn't going to be available for the podcast. I thought I was still going to be working.
So I was trying to plan something crazy and be like, let's have a Reva Martin on for 10 minutes. Let's talk about this. Let's have a business. Let's have one of Kym's celebrity friends. Not a word back. So then that means you can't plan anything.
You have fallen into the vortex. And Kym will answer this. We'll question Kym when she finishes her nails and comes on the podcast.
What's a nail term, Deja? Gel, when the finishing gel is done? Or
she finishes her gel manicure.
Her gel manicure.
She finishes, then she's got to walk to her car. And I think her nail salon is maybe 5-10 minutes away from her. So she'll be here as soon as she gets get it all filed and they put it on there. So we'll question her. But you have fallen into the vortex that Andre is in.
Don't.
Look, Chris, because we've been working together for 4 years, and I say to you, you keep trying to put these expectations on someone who she is ethereal. And Kym Whitley.
What a nice way to put that.
She is. Kym Whitley has told us time and time again that she was dropped on her head when she was a baby in the car seat. And KK, who is her lovely mother, God rest her soul, picked her up off the floor and pretty much said, Kym is okay, and set her back on the table from whence she fell. So she's told us this, and you keep coming to me year after year going, I keep trying to call Kym. Every day I leave her a
You're
message.
busy
She
too.
never calls me back. I give Kym a contract so we can do this comedy show. And now she's mad at me because she didn't know all this stuff was in the contract, but I gave it to her 16 weeks ago. And she said,
True story.
Sherri, she told me she didn't read the contract. And I don't know what to do. Fast forward to 4 years later, going, I've called her every day and I've only gotten one text back.
There's another event that she agreed to do and said, here's free reign to put it together. All I need is for her to like do a thumbs up back. And there are literally 6 famous people hinging on her going like this.
And yet we love Kym Whitley so much.
I'd say this entire show, like, isn't I mean, when you really get down to it, we would all just stop doing it if we hated each other.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So it's very normal for something to start at a certain time, and then Kym says, I'm at the nail salon.
Look, they're doing a fun summer color.
They're doing a fun summer color. And I talked to Kym late last night. She was like, I need to know if you're doing a podcast. I said, Kym, I'm doing it. I'll be there. Come on, hey, Mama Boo Boo. And my doggy. So she will be here when she's
I'm glad that wasn't
your
food delivery person.
No, it's not my food delivery person.
Boop,
I'm waiting for them. This is Mama Baby. Where's Lexi? She's all the way
Tequila in the live chat thinks if you give Kym another percentage of the ownership, she'll take it more serious.
I wish I could believe that.
Me
Otherwise,
too.
I would have been giving her a percentage. I would have given Kym 2%. So she would have been the majority share owner. Except that's not going to get her to straighten up and fly right. And it's funny because I talked to Kym for about 30 minutes yesterday, and every 7 minutes she go, now you gonna be on the podcast? Because last time I need to know if I'm gonna book a guest. That's what she said.
No, which would not be that. That would then turn into, you've got this list. And she acts like this list is this book of magical. It was like four names, 2 of which are like Andre and Simiki, which there's no problem with that. But I can text them. Of course I know that they're good to come on. But she's always like, you've got the list. And I'm like, what
and then
list?
I guarantee you, Kym is going to come on and go, well, why didn't y'all tell me that you was going to start on time?
Yeah.
You should have told me. So I have laughed myself into a state of joy. Kym will be here as soon as she finishes her gel manicure. Now, another thing, Kym likes to book things like she double books herself. Like we're going to be at Martha's Vineyard August 2nd and 3rd, or August 3rd and 4th. But we're in Martha's Vineyard, 2 Funny Mamas, and we're doing 4 shows. So if you're going to be in Martha's Vineyard around that time in August, that first week of August, come see us. It's going to be at some theater. Martha's Vineyard's small, so we're right in the town at this one theater, this big theater. So we got the date, Chris. Why does Kym call and say, I'm going to do another date the same night? And I go, Kym, you can't because you're doing the date with me at this venue. And she goes, I'll do that when I'll come do you. No, you're not. You're going to do this date with me, and that's it. No other dates can you do. I have a feeling Kym's going to do that date.
And it'll be somewhere like, well, I'm at the Poughkeepsie Laugh Lounge. You know, like it'll be like,
yeah,
what?
It's going to be somewhere like she's going to be 2 ferries away. Like if I just jump on the one ferry and then catch the other ferry, I'm going to be at the show with you, Sherri.
I can't do it. Andre's booked me another dark patio in the middle of
okay,
of New Orleans.
New Orleans. So I'm
no shade
Kym
on
is going to take that gig. Now Andre's cool. He's out in Jersey right now. He's directing something.
He's working hard. I'm
very
proud of him. Yeah.
Excited. So, but It's good. I just got back. I got a little bit of jet lag. I got a lot of bit of jet lag. Um, because they just announced that was the good news I had when I was doing my podcast. Not my podcast, our podcast. Ooh, Lord. Don't let Kim hear me say that. When I was doing the Two Funny Mamas podcast.
Who's here? I'll ask who's here.
Yeah. She it was a couple weeks ago, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I got some good news, but I can't talk about it.
Yes,
I can't
yes.
tell because I was just about to sign my contract. I never talk about stuff until my contract is signed because I think a lot of people they'll say, "Oh, that role was mine. That role was mine." But if you didn't sign a contract, it's never yours. So
Question.
I was just
Question from
yeah,
the Whitley School of Contract Review. Did you read it?
yeah, I read my contracts, but I
Oh,
also
okay.
have a lawyer.
I've
I
heard
got a lawyer.
others
I got a
don't.
manager. So actually the lawyer reads the contract and he does he talks to me. We do all of the negotiation and he reads it again, he redlines it and he sends me the final version and then I go over it and then I talk to him and then we get a final version and that is the one that I signed. So hadn't signed it yet, but I did sign it and it was for a movie with Tyler Perry wrote it and directed it. It stars Taraji Henson. The second lead of the movie is Sherri Shepherd, so I was very excited. I'm
Hello.
right behind Taraji. And the third lead is Tiana Taylor. When I tell you I love Tiana Taylor, I got to see if I got her picture.
Yeah.
So it's Taraji, Sherri, Tiana, Glenn Turnman. Um, oh my gosh. The other gentleman, I just met him the other day, but that's Rockman Dunbar. Sinbad. Sinbad is in the movie.
That's so good to hear.
Yes, Sinbad is so in the movie, and I'm really excited because I got to work. I'm not in the scene with him, but I was with him. Let's see, who is this? And I can say Glenn Turman.
Rockman
Oh,
Dunbar, Mike Merrill.
Mike Merrill. Mike Merrill. So it's Taraji Henson, Sherri Shepherd, Tiana Taylor, Glenn Turman, Mike Merrill, Rockman Dunbar, Sinbad, and that is the illustrious Tyler Perry, who is directing it, who wrote it. It's a drama.
Is he acting in it?
Hmm?
Is Tyler Perry acting in it also?
No. Mm-mm. He's not. He's complete directing it, and it's a heavy drama. Heavy drama. Emotionally draining. My gosh, it's
That's what you
about.
said.
It was so. Even you called me. You called me, and I was just like, Chris, you're taking me out of my emotional place.
Chris, you make me so happy when I hear your voice. You're ruining the moment.
Because I'll pick up the phone when you call. That's funny.
That's true.
But like Taraji plays this woman who just. You ever had somebody in life is just they can't catch a break.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot catch a break, and it just comes to this very violent end because she's just trying to be a great single mom and everything just comes to a head in a violent type of way. And I played Nicole, who gets to know this person and she's not what she seems. So that's all I can say because Tyler Perry hasn't spoken yet.
I'm excited for you for this because I assume, like all directors, if things go well, they kind of get their team and they start plugging people in regularly. So
yeah, so I mean, I would love to work with Tyler Perry again. He treated us all so beautifully, but I gotta say, and I'll tell this to Kim because she went to the grand opening of the Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler Perry Studios. If anybody is ever in Atlanta, you got to go visit his studios. His studios are thousands of acres. He had this dream of one day owning a studio. And so he owned it where it was like all Confederate land, Chris. So it was all Confederate soldiers. And he bought this land. Those Confederates will be rolling over in their grave to know that a Black man owns that land. And his studios are bigger than the 5 biggest studios in LA put together. That's Disney, that's Culver Studios, that's Paramount, there's Warner Brothers, and there's the Burbank Studios. If they were all put together, Tyler Perry's studios is still triple that size.
That's insane.
So it's insane. And to go in,
and this is in how far outside of Atlanta?
It's probably about 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. And just going through it, you are so proud. Like, this is a man who had a dream, who had unhealed childhood trauma, homeless, and he's got his own freaking studio.
And built it off of live shows whenever people, correct me if I've got this part of the story wrong, built it off of live plays that he was like, people will come see this, and people were like, nobody's going to come see this.
And they did, Medea.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know what I find interesting as someone who's not, obviously, I'm maybe not always the direct audience for a lot of his films. His acting and stuff that I have seen, I mean, I know he's super successful as a director and everything else. He's a really good actor.
He played Alex Cross, and I love the Alex Cross books, and he was really good in it. I sat down and watched it. I was like, Tyler's really good. He's got a gravitas in his acting. So I know he's going to do more of it, but he showed me, I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but he showed me some projects that he was working on. And when I tell you, I was floored. So it was really very cool to be working with Tyler. I took it because Taraji was in it, and I knew the caliber of work that Taraji puts out. Oh, thank you. That's my name. And I'm a big fan of Tiana Taylor's, because she's an incredible musician and actress. So to work with those two powerhouses was like Taraji, woo, Tiana. So we had a good time, and I'm done now, and I'm back home.
So this is a Netflix film. It's coming out on Netflix. So give or take 90 minutes long when it's said and done.
Yeah, it's probably going to be about 90 minutes. That's about the time, 90 minutes long.
And you're the second lead. So of the time spent on set, how much do you actually act versus how much are you in a trailer waiting?
Well, the phrase for doing a movie is hurry up and wait. So we would be in our trailer for a while because Taraji had to finish up some scenes. So I would get there maybe 10, and I wouldn't start working till 2 because I had to go to hair and makeup. They made a special wig for me, and you got to get fitted for your wardrobe. This took place in one day, so I only had on one outfit. Everybody did one outfit. So yeah, I'd work from 2 till about 11 o'clock, midnight.
Wait, you filmed it all in one day?
Yeah, we were working nonstop.
Whoa.
Working nonstop, yes. And then they would send me home. The first day I called Kym in the tub, and I was like,
hey now.
Oh my God. No, it wasn't even no
FaceTime?
Hey now. Like,
FaceTime?
Now I just needed her. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we always FaceTime. I FaceTime all my friends. You're the
FaceTime
only one
from the tub, the Sherri Shepherd special.
Straight from the tub series. That's a good series. Straight from the tub. No, you don't FaceTime your friends?
Not in the tub, nor do I take baths, but I'll FaceTime my friends clothed at times.
Oh, no. FaceTime naked is the thing.
FaceTime naked. I think FaceTime's fun to kind of surprise somebody, and then you squeeze in a conversation. It's definitely fun. I do want to throw this.
Try it naked, though. Try it naked.
I'll be sure to let it just all air out. Aussie Fly Girl says, "How do you, basically hosting versus acting?"
I'm sorry, this is contagious. It's a different beast. Like, you know what was so much fun is being able to step down from the talk show host and get back to my acting.
Right.
Because I think a lot of people who don't know me see the talk show and they think, oh, she just came and took Wendy's place and is a talk show host. And they don't know that I've been doing acting a long time. That's how I met Kym.
Kym Whitley, we see you.
I met Kym because she had a set at a comedy club and she was late.
Oh.
Wow. 25 years ago. Oh, hey, girl. Let me see your nails.
Okay, wait, just listen. Why you
Just
say it
listen.
like that?
No, I'm not, I don't have anything in it the way I said it.
Like you don't believe I got them done?
Oh no, I do believe you got them done. But what I don't believe, your nails look amazing. What I
Really?
don't
They're
believe
not even.
is that
Look,
they look good.
I didn't.
I
They're
believe you
not
got
painted.
them done. What I don't believe, Kim, is when you kept saying to me, I just want to make sure you're gonna be doing the podcast because if I need to book another guest. And Chris calling, and then we have all agreed on the time, and then he goes, we're gonna meet at 6, and you go, can we do a half an hour later? Because I'm at the nail salon. So at any point, just curious, did you even think, oh, my getting my nails done is gonna interfere with
No, no,
doing the
no.
podcast?
I didn't get that text until late. I was already in motion.
That's a new word. I was already in motion. You
I
see
was
Chris
already,
not saying anything. He's got so much that he's holding back.
It's nothing to
Chris,
hold back.
Chris knows I
He
was
said he'd been
already in
texting
motion.
you every day.
Oh no, but we didn't agree on a damn thing. So you know what? It ain't me. It's always now look at her. Look at this. Look at this rude. So don't
Don't
talk to me.
distract. I'm going to get my because when we were waiting for y'all, order DoorDash. So talk.
Welcome back to
Chris.
Two Funny Mamas with Chris Denman. I know that's why you all tuned in for
Did she
the.
say I'm going to get my DoorDash?
She did. She ordered DoorDash a second ago.
I'm,
She's
I'm
asked
over
Kim.
here hungry as hell. You understand? Starving. But she gets to order some DoorDash.
They didn't give you snacks at the nail salon?
I'm gonna order some too then. If she wanna play those games. We're gonna play reindeer games, then we're gonna play reindeer games. Hi Chris, you got a haircut.
I didn't.
Hey,
It just, there's nothing in it.
are we live or is this
We're live streaming. We'll say hi to
why do y'all live on Wednesday and we don't supposed to come out until Thursday?
Sherry said let's go live.
What's the difference? Because she wanna talk to the phone? What is that? That ain't good to be
No.
listening to.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
that's her
think
phone. That's her phone.
I think she's excited because the news came out that she's working with Tyler Perry. She was just in Atlanta filming last week.
Oh, the news came out?
Yeah, it's out. Deadline's got it. Cheryl in the live chat says, "Oh Lord, she's trying to blame Chris." Eric says, "Too hungry, mamas."
Too hungry,
Ramon
mamas. You lie.
Ramon says, "Kim, you should have ordered food instead of getting your nails done."
Well, I had to, people.
It all
Wait,
works out.
where's the deadline thing? I need to get me some deadline. I should be subscribing to deadline.
I sent it to you, Kim.
I told you. Let me see if you sent it to me like you said.
For those of you just tuning in, the great Sherri Shepherd has been cast as the second lead behind Taraji P. Henson. She's also working with Tiana Taylor, Glenn Turman, and more, set for the Tyler Perry Netflix picture Straw.
What?
Rockman Dunbar, Mike Merrill, Ashley Versher.
So wait, so is that the picture they got in there? Oh, thank you.
Remember,
Oh,
I
shit.
told you they had to find a picture of me not
Where are you in this group of people?
What are you talking about? Are you trying to throw shade at me?
No, for real. Where are you?
Oh, come on.
First of all, I
Whitley.
see somebody that looks like Taraji. Okay, I see that first picture. I guess that's Taraji, right? I definitely see Tiana Taylor. Yep, that's definitely her. This heifer in the middle with that red turtleneck, and them, she looked like she an Indian. That's what she looked like. She looked Indian. Yeah, you look Indian from the West, not the West Indies, but Indian. Y'all have something? Oh, yes. I see Sinbad.
You know who I don't see on that list?
Who? But you trying to say me? Oh, if I was on there, it'd be my real picture and my real face. You would know me.
I was saying, Sherri, you couldn't throw her a spot.
Everybody, let me tell you something. Everyone who's looking at this deadline picture is saying, "Oh, who's the new girl?" No one is like, "Oh my God, Sherri." Stop sending that picture out, please. That's not you.
No, that's what I want them to say. I didn't know that was Sherri, because that's what they're gonna say. Women.
Sherri, what are you eating?
Catfish strips from Melba's in Harlem.
Is it right? My friend is a comedian and she lives in Harlem, and it's an hour to get to Brooklyn from Harlem. Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's an hour. And that's if it's no traffic.
Oh, wow. It didn't used to be that long.
Yeah, we're not. That borough is not close because you got to go over a bridge to get to Brooklyn. And it's an hour away.
So my question to Sherri, is it too late to get Kym onto the film? Do I need to make a call?
Kym knows Tyler Perry.
Let's do it, Kym. Let's make a late charge.
Yeah, she said it. Kym knows Tyler Perry. If he wanted her, she'd have been in the movie. That's what the rest of the.
But first of all, let me tell you something. While I was working on Tyler Perry, Kym was working on a bunch of stuff too. Till
She's
2
busy.
in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, who was I working on?
Yeah,
the
tell
bay?
us about what you were doing, Kym. Kym, friggin', she wasn't sitting at home. She couldn't have did a Tyler Perry movie if she wanted to. Cause why?
I was completing
What else
the
disgusting?
season. It's nasty.
It's some kind of cheese.
Oh,
What were you doing
I
that you
was-
couldn't
wait.
have done a Tyler Perry movie if he called you?
What's killing me, Chris, is the shoe background is no more. Now we get the long hallway look, which I love, the house look. She said, forget these shoes. Let everybody see how fantastic I'm living. That's what you're doing.
Let me see how just how far my arms can go out.
'Cause I don't feel like going. I don't feel.
Behind the camera, everybody be like, Kym needs an organizer and a cleaner and a hoarder person to come over there. I got to show what I got.
In your sunroom?
Yeah, this is the sunroom office thing. Well, I was filming The Bay. If anybody watches, that's where I got my
Which
Emmy
you got
nomination.
nominated for an Emmy for.
I did. That's when I was a prisoner. Now I'm out of prison. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling the plot, but yeah, I'm out of prison now, and I work for the lady who I was in prison with. She giving me a shot.
That's the season finale's like big turn. Kym just gave it.
I love that. Gave you a job. You straight out of prison.
She gave me a job, and it's so funny because I am a prisoner, and I'm with all these white people, and I say crazy stuff. Like, and ain't none of it written in the script. He got me in the script real nice. Like the lights went out for this one scene. I was telling Sherri, right? Lights go out. It was quiet. Nobody said nothing. Lights out. Everybody's like, ugh. I yelled out, what the hell? And then I said, who ain't paid the light bill? Just dumb. And now the cast is laughing. Yeah, I was messing up all the scenes. And then I was delirious because we shot till 2 in the morning. So I drank a little Red Bull because I wanted to drink the whole Red Bull. I ain't trying my heart to jump out my chest and to be up all night. So I drank a couple sips to get home. Then I got lost. So I was like, okay. I was tired. I was delirious. Let me tell you something. But we did that for 2 nights in a row. I am just now, and me and Sherri were commiserating because we were both exhausted. I am just now, because they're both dramas. Now that's the difference. Both dramas are exhausting. I don't care how you look at it.
And they are so exhausting.
Comedies, you ain't gonna be tired like this. No.
Because dramas are exhausting because it's emotionally draining.
Yes.
Gosh.
It really is. I was so tired. And I didn't even have that many lines, but I had drama faces I had to make.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of work. That was a lot.
While
That's funny. Hold on one second, Chris, if I can interrupt you. How she's going, that's a lot. She makes those faces every time we do the podcast with her face all in the camera.
It's true.
You look pretty.
Chew your
Really
chicken.
pretty.
I mean your fish. Thank you. I put on some lipstick and a powder. Because I was in these streets looking real crazy. Because I'm gonna go
busted up.
No, but you're right. I did run home. I did not finish my nails.
Oh, because that responsibility came to you about doing the podcast?
I told her, I said, I got to go. I said, I'm already late. I told him I was going to be 30 minutes late. I said, but now you're pushing me into 45. Then it was rush hour traffic. Yeah, so I'll figure that out. I can go back and get them finished tomorrow or whenever. At least they look like nails, like they're nails. All they gotta do is put polish on. Hopefully I won't get no chicken in my nails by tomorrow. But
Oh God.
we'll
J
yeah.
Rock, the actor in the live chat. Kym, Tyler would give you lots of dialogue, and you don't even like having a lot of lines.
Who said that?
Exactly.
Who knows that? Who said that?
You've said it
Everybody
here
on
a
the
few
line.
times. That's from J Rock, the actor.
I
That's
love
what
I
J-Rock
love
said.
dialogue. I love dialogue.
No, you don't. You're lying. You're telling such a story, and
Because
J Rock knows
I
it.
feel like you can say what you got to say without a whole monologue. You can say, "Oh my God, girl, you should not go out there and see him," and then you ain't got to go through why and where his mama was. Just say the line and keep it moving, huh?
But
Not
those are
right.
their words. They mean something. You do have to say the lines.
The writer's words. How many
You
did
just
you say?
don't
All
like
your
to.
lines? Did you say all your lines? No.
Him. I told you I was in 46 scenes with a lot of and
46.
heavy dialogue in 23 of them. And yes, I did memorize them. I sure did.
Okay, that was good. I knew my scene.
She approves.
It's pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
So, Kym, would you ever act full time? Where that's all you did and stay
no,
busy?
and not do stand up
Right.
and talks and radio and no for acting full time. No. That's boring. But if
What,
I had,
acting full time? What are you talking about? That's what you do.
but what I'm saying is like if I had a series that was on, of course, but they don't last all year. You do your series, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that you go try. You could do a movie, but you go do something else different to keep you. You can go do stand
Right.
up. People will sing. People have bands. Like I would do other streams of income. I love to talk, like speeches. I love to give a talk. Same thing, stand up as far as I'm concerned. I love
Mm-hmm.
doing Funny Mama comedy tour whenever that's going to happen again. Oh, Martha's Vineyard. My bad. Me and Sherri will be in Martha's Vineyard in first week of July at the
Hey,
comedy thing.
No, that's not true.
First week of August. Okay. I will be there. Just look up Martha's Vineyard comedy. Okay, I fixed it.
and then you can, if you're in the Tacoma area, our friend Sherri Shepherd is going to be at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. You can go check her out. That's June 14th and 15th. And then maybe she'll wear that red blouse that I don't know if Kym likes.
No, it's
What
like
red
that looks
blouse?
like give them that picture. That looks like Sherri. That other picture looks like Pramina. Pramina and her family are
Who's
both
Pramina?
a woman who's from India,
Okay, that's funny.
and she's friends with our Indian actress, girl, producer, writer.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark Williams. He says you're at the Strand Theater. Is that for the Martha's Vineyard show?
Oh yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Love Mark.
How did you do with your three Kims comedy? Kym
It was fun.
Whitley, Kim Cole, Kim
Wayans.
Fields,
Wayne and Kym
and Kim
Wayans.
Wayans.
It was fun. That's a fun gig. We love each other, and it's good. It's easy peasy, pumpkin pie.
Are you guys taking it somewhere else?
No, not yet. We need somebody to promote it and take it. I gave them the Florida gig. I can call somebody else, because it's not a cheap show. It's four of us, but it's fun. Mm.
Kym, are you
Pretty.
thinking about doing that? Go ahead, Kym.
No, it's Sherri. When is she doing the Michelle Butte thing?
I'm doing Radio City Music Hall tomorrow. I'm
Oh
opening
wow.
up for our good friend Michelle Buteau, who is the star of the show on Netflix, Survival of the Thickest, and the First Wives. And
Interesting
she's
that you're not panic. You usually are in panic mode when it's time to do stand up. You've been on stand up enough that you're gonna just go out there and do your 15 minutes and be done with it.
Well, because I'm not paying it because I'm only doing 15 minutes. Like this is not my special. She's taping her Netflix comedy special. She's the first woman, female comic to play Radio City Music Hall. It's a 6,000 seat theater venue. But I'm opening for her. There's no pressure on me whatsoever because all those people who bought tickets, my name is not on the bill. They didn't come to see Sherri Shepherd. Sherri Shepherd's like, it's extra. It's an extra side dish. But the main entree is Michelle Buteau.
Are you gonna get some money? Are they gonna pay you a little something?
No, I'm doing this because I love my friend. She asked me if I could, and I said yeah.
Chris,
Bad timing. Yeah, you can put me back up. What, Kym? What's the thought?
Let me ask her to open up for me. Watch what happens.
Ask Michelle to open up for you?
No, you. If I said, "Hey, friend, I need you to open for my special," you'd be like, "Well, you're making all this money."
I'd be like, "How much is it paying?"
Yeah, that's what.
Exactly. Chris,
how much is it paying?
My fault.
Because let me tell you know why? Because, and I'm apologizing to everybody because I'm eating. I just got off a plane and I'm starving.
Look, I'm not
why I would ask
apologizing.
you? This two mamas eating show tonight.
I can get some live chat questions out when you're ready.
But I want to tell her why I be asking for money. When I go do this thing for Michelle Buteau, everybody gonna be on time. It's gonna start promptly. She told me how much time I get. Everything is gonna be working out. When I do a show with you, Kym, this is Kym Whitley, y'all. Let me give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a few examples. The road manager tells us we gotta be at the venue at a certain time. Now it's directly across the street. We're supposed to ride over there so that we don't have to meet any of the fans. But Kym sends her assistant to Costco to buy food that we already have in the green room. She got grapes, wine, a knife to cut apples, oranges. And I go, we got all that in the green room. But because Kym sends her to Costco, she can't iron Kym's outfit, which Kym don't want to put in the cleaners to have them iron it. Kym likes to make stuff harder. So the outfit's not ironed. We know we're supposed to be there at a certain time. So I get dressed because we're not getting picked up. So I know once we cross that street, we're gonna see fans. And they kind of expect they done paid all this money for a ticket. They want to see glam, glitz. Yeah. So I get dressed. We're down there. I call Kym. Kym, where you at? Oh, what time we supposed to be down there? Now. Oh, okay. I'm coming. Why you didn't tell me? First red flag. So then Kym comes down.
Sounds
There's
familiar.
a show on ABC called The Cleaning Lady or something. Kym comes down like she auditioning for the show The Cleaning Lady. She looks at me because I'm dressed up, hair on, makeup, and she upset because I didn't tell her that we supposed to get dressed up. So now we got to walk across the street and people are going, "Hey, are you auditioning for that new show, The Cleaning Lady?"
I was mad at you because you don't have on a Cinderella outfit. I was like, we're just doing a comedy show. You don't need to have on that much.
Yeah, I do because I dress up. And she mad because I'm doing little TikToks and I'm posting dances. So, of course, we run into a bunch of fans and Kym gets madder and madder. Then another show, we get to the green room, and the green room is spread out with all kinds of stuff, Chris. Food. I mean, it's just looking nice. Kym starts going off. What's Sherri's room bigger than mine?
There it is.
What's Sherri getting all this stuff and I'm not getting it? Why did the road manager go, "This is your room, Kym"? And she goes, well,
I didn't.
When I tell you she was going off, this is why, remember when you used to see behind the scenes and they show why groups break up?
Yeah.
Kym was going off. Why is this dressing room and Sherri's is yours, Kym?
I was like, well, why you didn't put my name on the door then?
You look down, and in strawberries, it spells Kym in cursive on the table.
Why is Sherri in here?
Because I had to go through your room to get to my room. That just shows you I didn't even have a
You
separate
know,
room. My room was off center of yours.
but that
And
food
that's
was
okay.
good. It was. All right, that was good.
That's okay.
Big shout out to everybody tuning in. We've got over 700 people watching, so thank you. If you haven't yet, follow Two Funny Mamas on Instagram, and if you listen audio-wise, make sure to rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. Lionheart says,
a commercial. You need to say that every podcast. That little spiel, just like the flight attendants got their little spiel they say before they take off. I need you to say that every podcast. That was good, Chris. Put it in your notes.
one more time, Sherri, you could not be.
Sherri, you look crazy.
You're like, that's a Photoshop waiting to happen.
You don't want nobody.
Because I don't want to be. Because I know it irritates people, and I'm just hungry.
Does it irritate people? There's a whole bunch of people that go on that.
No, it don't irritate people when you do it.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans where I'm just eating food.
I genuinely think that would probably make a ton of money, and it would be really weird.
You make really good money.
Just eating like
Deja, would that make a bunch of money? Deja is 23. She's a youth in touch with things.
Ask her if I can do an OnlyFans and you just.
It's called a mukbang channel. You probably could.
I was gonna say if you do a mukbang and you make noises while you eating, Kym, you make so much money you could pay for your house.
Oh, you got to do OnlyFans because you have to put the illusion that there's going to be something crazy happen, and then you don't even have to really do anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna be like this.
Sensually.
I'm gonna be like
Wait,
this.
here it
Yeah,
is.
you have to do essentially, Kym.
Yeah. Here, push those wires. Push those wires back. Oh.
Okay, what are you doing with your mouth? You got cerebral palsy. What is going on?
What?
You got Bell's palsy.
Don't choke.
I was doing this. Y'all said do it sexy.
All right, here. Let's try it again. Can you get Kym on a one shot?
It's like watch this. Here
on a one shot.
All right, Kym, and scene. Go.
Hi, welcome to my OnlyFans channel. Today is my first.
Are you trying to show shoulder?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Continue.
Do a mukbang.
So sexy. So sexy. Go ahead.
Just do a mukbang.
Look, what he said I do a sexy. I didn't want y'all to see my indention from my bra and understand why my titties are so heavy. Okay. Hi, welcome to my OnlyFans page where I will be eating all of your favorite foods. This is chicken. It was baked and braised in a tomato sauce.
Make the noise.
Say, I'm naughty.
Oh, I'm naughty.
Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Why are you looking up? Who are you looking at? Look at the camera.
Ain't that the camera right there? Huh?
No, not where you were. Now say it again. I'm naughty.
Okay.
Say it again.
Okay, wait a minute. The director can't be yelling at the person.
I don't know. Sherri's spent a lot of time on set lately.
Make noise.
Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this piece of corn I have. Oh.
Make noise. Make noise.
Okay.
I'm naughty. Nope, not doing. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not doing the page because it's too.
You gotta just make noise, Kym.
What kind of noise you make?
When you all the noise your parents told you not to when you was chewing your food. That's what you gotta do.
Oh, okay.
You smacking your food. Yeah.
That is so good. Oh wait.
Say I'm naughty.
Chris R says to stop encouraging this behavior. Josephine says some people are not built for sex work.
Oh, God.
Wow, Josephine. Wow.
Kym, if Tyler Perry sees this, you're not going to get booked.
I'm a mukbang. There's a lady who does a mukbang. She's got really long nails, and she does stuff like she'll have these nails, and she just be chewing, and she just eats and smacks. And people,
Really?
they love watching her.
Why do they? Does she talk?
She'll talk, yeah, but it's about the food. And she just, and people are just, the sound calms them.
Really? My mother was like, "Don't you smack? Don't
Your mama didn't know
talk
you
with
can
food."
make $30,000 a month
Wait,
Or
hold up.
more. Or more.
or more.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
do. I'm
there,
gonna
there
do
were
one
some
in the club.
there were some teachers from outside of St. Louis
Mm-hmm.
that lost their jobs for somebody found out they had OnlyFans. They were millionaires,
Mm-hmm.
or one of them was at least like a millionaire
Wow.
in like 3 months after the story went viral.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, mukbang, you don't
Wow.
even have to choose your mouth open. You can do it with your mouth closed.
Like that. This is what you want to hear was funny. I just told Andre. I said, Andre, is it DNA or were you raised? He doesn't know. Andre chews like this. I said, why do you?
How
I
does he
said, why do I?
chew?
Well, first of all, why do I have to hear him chew? With his mouth closed, you hear, but he chews like this. His mouth goes in a complete circle. Like, I
Why?
can do it. But he chews. That's Andre. I said, Andre,
But I
why is
think
your
that's the
mouth?
way he's supposed to. He's chewing up his food. He's masticating his food.
No, he's chewing it in a circle. I made him watch himself. He said, I never knew I did that. I wonder if it's
That's how you
DNA.
know you and Andre not in love with each other, because things like that was irritating you.
What? No, it wasn't been irritating, but because I said you chew like you ain't got no back teeth. So then I told him to open his mouth. Do you have back teeth? Because he chews toward the front of his mouth. This is how you chew. I said, are you chewing all your food with your front teeth? Like a little rabbit.
Why is he
You
taking
got too much
strays?
time on your hands. You got too much time on your hands. Because
Next
first of
time
all,
Andre eats, matter of fact, we're going to trick Andre. We're going to have him on the podcast. And I'm going to say, here, try this. And we're going to watch him chew. And then we all going to snicker.
that is so funny. This is why you single, Kim. Because you can't be telling a man how to chew
Why
his
not?
food. Because that's
He tell
why you single.
me how to put my wig on. Don't be wearing going around this house without your wig on.
Because you're a girl. I don't tell a man not to wear a wig.
Well, these days you might have to. They're getting all kind of units. Oops, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. These man you know, Chris, have you ever tried a man unit?
I'm sorry.
You
Do
ever
you know
tried
what
a
it
man
is?
unit?
I think that's personal. Are you talking about like a?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No,
my
are you
God.
talking about like a hairpiece?
Yes.
Called a man unit.
No, I've not needed a man unit.
Any of your friends have a man unit?
No, I think somebody
No.
my age would be more likely to do like you can take medicine and stuff for that.
No, but
Okay.
the man unit is just cheaper. Because what medicine, you got to
Oh.
wait for it to get the follicle stimulated and grow in. A man unit, I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a link right now. Man unit.
Man unit could take you to a lot of interesting places on the internet.
A man unit, it takes 20 years off of you. It's crazy.
It does. I know some
No,
friends that have.
I've seen like reels and stuff on Instagram where, you take someone in their late 50s and you give him a nice trim of his beard and then they shave his head and they put one of those man units on and they look like they're like 43.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
no.
And they got
You
waves
look-
in them, pearls.
MM says
No,
Chris,
these ones,
Chris
they
is wearing a
sound
unit
like-
right now. That's why his hair looks I'm being accused of this being a unit.
That would be. You couldn't tell.
It could be, but he says it's not.
I guess it's easy to say that when you're, I guess, my age and you're not, and I still have hair. But many pounds ago, when I was training and stuff, I would shave my head. I didn't mind shaving my head at all. So I guess being bald's never really bothered me too much or worried
it's the
me.
problem when it starts receding.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know, like, can I save it or do I go bald now?
You just
It's
shave
important
it.
for you to make the decision of the baldness. We think about. I know Steve Harvey is laughing at everybody now because everybody used to talk about Steve Harvey, talk about. Now everybody got one. You better get in the bed with your
Everybody's
man
getting.
and jack him while he sleep. Pull
I
a little
think,
steam.
but the man units are so good. Here's the thing: they're so good that you can't tell. And
Right.
these men, literally,
No,
it takes 10 years off of their life. They look younger because they start out looking like George Jefferson. Then they get this man unit and it looks amazing. They are
and
gorgeous. So
my
I'm just
friend
like,
has a man
mhm.
unit, and when I tell you, I never because his hair always looked like that. And I came over his house, he actually pulled it up and showed. Girl, I almost had a
Oh,
heart attack because I thought he was pulling his scalp up. I was like, oh my
uh,
God. I couldn't believe that stuff was good.
it is good. And I'm going, but should they tell you? Because
But
who
I
is
can't
that
go
in my
swimming
door?
with you.
No, hold on 1 second. Somebody's at the
All
door.
right,
Hold on.
Deja, I am uploading several man unit photos, so just a heads up, so we'll have a reference to this.
I
Kim,
am. Oh,
I have a question.
uh-huh.
I don't know if you want to talk about this in case it doesn't happen. Do you want to talk about that thing we might try to do?
At the Bourbon Room?
Yeah.
Sure.
You want to do it?
When do you want to do? Caroline Ray just asked me to do something with her at the Ice House.
I want to do it June 25th. I believe that's a Tuesday.
Oh, the thing with the cast or just the thing?
The cast.
Okay. That'd be good. Are you all still watching Act Your Age?
That's what we're talking about. So if Kim is able, we're trying. This isn't finalized. I don't like doing this, but hell, we're talking about it. We're talking about doing an Act Your Age watch party and live stream live from the Bourbon Room in Los Angeles with the cast and Allison, and maybe have a. I think B Flat's going to be out there. That wouldn't be bad to have her open, but maybe a comic open and then a party with Tisha, Yvette, and everybody. This is not confirmed, but Kim and I and Allison are working on it. So that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be great. Hey, oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to yell in your ear. 1 second.
Where is my fork?
While you find that, I'm going to say hey to some people in the live chat.
Okay.
Melissa Ward, Steve Harvey went from high top to bald. Renisha says some of them be doing too much. In my opinion, it's when they go from George Jefferson to Idris Elba.
Oh, look at this.
I am
at
Kia. Shout out to you for watching Act Your Age. Launer loves Act Your Age. Shout out to Darletha. Happy birthday, Darletha.
Now look how old he looks.
Yeah. Isn't that
with
wild?
the George Jefferson, and even how much younger he looks. That looks real.
Like I would, like if I was his friend, I'd be like, dude, just shave it. You could look good with a shaved head, but then that looks better than a shaved head.
Absolutely. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Look at this man here.
Ladies, tell us in the, or gentlemen.
He looks old.
Ladies, gentlemen, tell us in the live chat if you've ever experienced this, and would you accept this if you went to get intimate and the first time found out that your dude had a man unit?
I would want him to tell me. I don't want to find that out.
You think it's false advertising? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at
how
that.
old. Look how old he looks with his hair shaved. I think when you bald, you look older. I don't know why I'm screaming, but look at him now. My God.
Yeah. That's a nice
like
unit. See how they faded on the side?
Yeah. It
That's
looks
why it
good.
looks good. Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Do you think that is right for them not to tell you? Because they say women don't tell them. So,
Well, they can stick their hand in our hair and know. And
yeah,
you
but
can
some
actually,
women.
Argelis says, how is that any different from a wig?
A man
it's not. It's short.
On.
Oh,
wig you can take off.
Answer the phone. Jesus, hold on.
Lakeisha says, I think it's cool, but I'd like to know beforehand. Josephine said, how am I finding out?
Yeah, don't be gripping that thing in the middle of having sex and that sucker come off. Ooh.
as a
would be
dude, I'm
something.
trying to think like how you would react.
With horror on both sides. But I'm just saying, do you have a right as a woman, even if he says to you, you know what, I'm wearing a man unit? Do you have a right to say, but I want to see what you look like without it? Because a man unit could fade, but like you're here. If you get sick, you're not gonna be able to wear a man unit. But God forbid a man ask us to show us what we look like, show
Without
them
it.
what we look like without our wig or our weave.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say,
that
do you
fade.
disclose that?
Wait, hold up. She's sitting there without a wig or a weave right now. That's how she look. Okay, hey,
No, but no, it's just you can't see the bun back here. But I
Deja
I
has
let
thrown
people
a
know.
a comment in. It says it's
finish.
better than the spray on that can be wiped off. Is spray on still out there? For those of you
Where
out
they
in the
get the spray.
wild, for those of you out in the wilderness of dating, let us know if the spray on
Yeah,
is still
spray
out
on
there.
is definitely out there, but the thing about it is it like melts in your hand and all of that stuff. But yeah, me and Kim, we're very vocal about the fact that we wear wigs. So I think we're not the norm. A lot of women are not vocal about wearing weaves, excuse me. So, and if a man tries to ask a woman, well, I want to see what you look like without the weave, some people are not going to tell them. So, is it fair of
I've
us
been
to ask?
asked that before.
What?
To take out, don't wear no wig, don't wear no weave. I like my son asked me, Joshua. Joshua wants to see me. He was like, "Mommy, wear your real hair. You don't never wear your real hair." I said, "Okay, Joshua, I'm gonna pick you up to school with my real hair. Let's see what happens. Let's see how that works out for you." No,
What happened?
He got
But your hair
he got
is.
bullied for the rest of the semester.
I mean, I got hair, but my hair has been braided up and weaved up, and so for so many years, it's not trained to be straight. My hair would stay in a not no cute curl either. It looked crazy,
I've got an
but
update.
I guess I did wear it out in the to the store and stuff like Sherry does, but I ain't gonna go no place with it. Go ahead. What's the update, Chris?
We've got an update from the front lines. Spray is still out there. Renisha says just for men. Yes, spray on is still out there. That's from C. Caven.
It's topics.
Spray on for face and hair is out
But it's
there.
on your clothes.
Dieta
It'll
says
end up on
that
your pillow. Mm-mm.
men spray their beard and head.
When I did my movie just recently, Tyler Perry, because right here I lost a lot of my baby hair because of wigs. Because I'm in them all day. And then my hairline actually used to be like about right here. So I lost a lot of hair. And from wearing wigs so much, my hair is fine. It's very, very
It's
fine.
thinning. Yeah,
So,
yeah, mine too.
so it's thinning, yeah. So right here they put like glue and then they spray topics all right here so that it looks, so it blended in with the black with the wig that I had on. So it was all hairspray. I mean, it was all topics and stuff right over there. So it filled it in those thin spots.
At this point, it's just life, but that is so much time accumulated messing with your hair over a lifetime. My goodness.
Yeah, and you probably
Hair is a big deal with in the community with black women and now black men. So you lose it too soon.
Yeah, you can't be messing with your hair early. Can I just say something when we get rid of fans and people? When we get ready to get off the podcast, because somebody say, go pick up Joshua, I will forget.
Oh, so to remind you.
So, okay. So at whatever point this podcast ends, we all need to remind Kim to go pick up her son. Got it.
Absolutely. He'll be sitting at that school, and they'll be charging me that $1 or $5 a minute. And I'll be over here taking a nap. I'm like, oh, my bad. It's hard. I forget I have a son sometimes. I will forget. I do. I forgot. I mean, when he was little, I really
Why
used to
you forget you have a son?
It's a trip because you're so used to being, and I forgot a few. I never forgot him in the car. But I have.
I left Jeffrey in the car.
Okay. All right. I mean, it happens to mothers, but we don't leave. You forgot him okay, I forgot him at home and went to the store. He was a baby. I was like, well, I didn't get to the store. What I did was I left the house, got in the car, got down the street. I said, oh, damn, you got a baby. You can't leave no baby at the house, Kym. I had to talk to myself. I was like, I could maybe for a minute. I said, get your butt home. Anything could happen. And I went in and I was like, so a couple times I would leave the house and forget I got a kid. So that happens just like I forget Joshua's at school. I have locked Joshua in the car in my driveway and the dog one time. It was during raising Whitley. I had that little Mercedes or something happened. So obviously I hit the lock and it locked all the doors.
Everybody.
I'm sitting there, the dog is looking at me, the baby looking at me. I was in panic, but it was in my driveway and it wasn't a hot day. It was under that carport. Baby, the best thing was calling AAA. They stayed on the phone with me. But when the man pulled up in this little AAA car, when I tell you he thought he was Clark Kent, he pulled up and was like, hey! He pulled up in his little car. He was like, hey! A little short, little round dude. He was like, where's the baby, ma'am? He had his little stick. He ran out. He was like, click, click. All right, they're all free. And I was on the phone with the AAA people. They was cracking up. I said, thank you for sending a superhero. He could have just pulled in the driveway. He didn't have to like park on, like he came in and pulled going against traffic in front of the house. I was like, wow.
Like that cop, remember that cop in Texas that did the stop, drop, and roll like he was in the doggone war? Just black kids out.
Doing too much.
Seeing too much.
Yeah. Well, what are we looking for? Anything this weekend? Because you need to go, Sherri. You're tired. You have traveled the earth. You've worked. Now you've eaten. It's Sherri's bedtime. You need to rest. You do a lot, Sherri.
Yeah, no, I got to get, I still have to try on clothes because I'm going back to Atlanta for 3 or 4 days. And then I got to find something to wear for Michelle's show at Radio City Music Hall. I got to get 15 minutes of material, which I have. I just got to get it in an order. And I have a bunch of stuff I have to do, but I'm going to lay on the couch and just veg out and watch some TV.
Yeah, just go relax. Do you still have delivery coming to my house?
Okay. No, I got it. I'm getting my team who are nominated. No, don't say that.
They could be listening. They could be. Don't just.
Okay, I will not say that. Yeah, but
you're getting them a supply.
I'm fading, so I'm gonna.
Yes, let's go. You're not fading. You have faded. Y'all, Sherri Shepherd, everybody. I'll wrap it up. All right. Good night, Sherri.
See, this is why you came late. It's a timing thing. It worked out so well.
Boom.
And I apologize to everybody. I had to eat. I'm waiting for Jeffrey because he's hanging out with a friend in New York. He's on the east side, so they're going to eat. So I need to be here on the couch when he walks in.
All right, go to the couch because you can sleep. Take your phone with you and go to the couch. Push the off button. Good night. Hit the button.
Good night, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward. Thank you so much.
Bottom of the screen, it's a red little handle. Looks like a hang up button. Oh Lord, not the squint. It's at the bottom of the screen. The bottom of Two Funny Mamas. Jesus help us. Lord help us. We've been on this podcast.
Deja, you could disconnect her too.
Yeah, Deja's gonna take you out because you look crazy. Good night, Deja. Take her off the screen. Thank you. Lord have mercy. Why did you think about that 5 minutes ago, Chris? She was making a fool of herself. Like, how you hang up?
I looked away. Someone in the live chat said, Sherri just fell asleep on the podcast. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. You all are busy. We're happy to still be able to do this once a week.
You fell asleep?
It's not. Definitely not.
I've been straight sleep.
Yeah, it happens.
But we give them the real. Y'all get us real as you can get.
Darletha says, go rest, Sherri. Congrats on the movie. I'll be supporting. Constance is laughing. Denjax is laughing. MM's having a good time. Lisa Chandler is on here. It says, love y'all. Everybody's telling Sherri good night. Take care from Joha. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, everybody gets it. And they're happy to see Kym for another minute. Oh, okay. They're not going to want to just talk to me. Do me a favor. If you're watching, you have Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, Act Your Age. It's on now. It's made it to the top 5. Let's get it back in there. It sounds like should I put the things in motion, Kym, for the 25th?
I think we can. If we can get everybody and we do a live watch, we love this show. Those are my girls, Tisha Campbell, Yvette Nicole Brown, and the girl in the red. I have no idea who she is. It looks like
I like
Whitley.
her. She's nice.
Oh, she ain't that size no more. She done ate her way.
It's all up here. It's all everything I need. It's in there. It's in there.
All this extra.
I don't say you can get.
I can do the same smile. Okay, I'm gonna do the same smile, y'all.
Okay, to your
okay.
Scoot to your right. No, we gotta have it up at the same time, Deja.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Wait. Let me get my head right. Wait. Look at the cheeks.
Go to your right a little. Go to your right a little. Okay. You're still pretty though.
But look at that. Look at that. I done gained so much weight you can't see my eyes.
You're just.
Look at that. Look at the neck.
It's a more full smile now. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
But go on Netflix, watch Act Your Age. And if you've been listening, we're going to try and put together an Act Your Age live watch party, hangout panel at the Bourbon Room in Hollywood on June 25th. So that'll be, if that gets going, we'll know by this week. So should be a lot of fun. And go on and watch that. I hope everybody's been watching it. Everybody is so excited that it's on Netflix. Isn't that wild how it makes that big of a difference?
Because they can find it. They can get to it.
Yeah.
They couldn't find it when it was on Bounce. So it did make a big difference. Because I think I can go out and do stand-up and sell a whole bunch of tickets now. From Act Your Age, coming to, let's see, Richmond, Funny Bone. I don't know. Cleveland, Funny Bone. It's Kym Whitley from Act Your Age. Oh, I don't know why.
Wait, do the smile.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh,
yeah. Same lady.
I gotta close the eyes. Okay, it's too much.
We can do that. What's on the docket acting for the next week? Are you busy next week too?
I think I'm gonna go to Cleveland. Oh, he knocked it down. My pool man is leaving. I know he's mad at me. I am going to Cleveland to see my daddy on Friday. Then I'll come back and
St. Louis on Wednesday for my birthday.
Oh, is your birthday this coming Wednesday?
A week from today.
Damn.
Stop on by.
Yeah, we gotta have a party. We should have a party on the podcast. Have a party on the podcast. Let me show y'all. Everybody, I'm like B Fat B. What's her name? B Smith. B Flat. Thank you. I'm feeling some of her ideas. Okay, everyone, if you have a dog, this is the simplest dog trick in the world. Let me show you. They love this. Watch this. So when you're finished with your bottle of water about this size, take the cap off, right? Squeeze the air out. Squeeze it out a little bit like that, okay? Then do like this. Come here, Dorito. And this right here, they will play with for hours. Dorito, come get this toy. Watch this. You like that? There you go. And then you do like this. You chuck it. And he's sniffing it.
Keep an eye on that. That could tear up and turn into a hazard, but to each their own.
No, he's going to look at him. He's trying to figure out because I smushed the middle side. And then they like that noise. Okay, he didn't fall for it. But
to answer, this is Kym's Pet Corners. You know, she worked the puppy bowl. Don't forget that.
That's right.
I'm turning 40 is to the live chat.
Oh, wow.
Not so pumped about that. But
I got this dog from the puppy bowl.
Are you serious?
Dexter.
Dexter was from the puppy bowl? I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you watch the episode where they pull out a whole wagon of puppies.
Oh, I might. Next time I'm over that way, I might walk out of your house with him now. If I didn't know I could eBay him.
Wow.
You really got him from the puppy bowl? That's awesome.
I did. Joshua ran. I didn't get the one Joshua wanted because by the time I called the lady, that one was gone. Because Joshua picks out docile pets. He picked out one that was barely alive. I was like, Joshua, it was just, he said, I want to cuddle with it. He's not all. I said, but look at that little fat, juicy one. He's all over the place. That's the one you want. Pick out the personality. He was so mad because this one came. He wouldn't let him hold him and just go to sleep with him. I said, Joshua, you got stuffed animals for that. You don't really need a live puppy to just lay and cuddle with. You just, yeah. So, yeah, we got Dexter. He was the last one because they held him because his balls didn't drop. So they had to hold him for some more weeks. Come on. He does.
Perfect.
Come on, up. Yeah. Show the people who you are. This is Dexter.
There he is. Dexter. He's been a staple on the show for several years now.
Yeah, so Dexter is a small dog. If you shave him, he's gonna go to the dry cleaner soon. But
don't drop him off at the dry cleaner.
He was in a group of little puppy. Oh, are you trying to catch that fly? Get it, catch it in your mouth. Ew. See if you can get it. You don't want it? Oh, I don't want y'all to see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make the dog eat the fly. Eat it.
I cut you off earlier. You said you have another TV project or an audition or anything you can talk about?
No, I got a movie they just offered me, but we'll see what happens. It looks like a fun project, but I got to get myself together. I got to get to rehabbing and working out. I ain't been doing my Pilates. I got to get strong. I got to get stronger. I've gained some weight. I did not get my titties cut off. I need my titties cut off.
I'm sorry?
But, I said I didn't get my titties cut off. But I need
don't need to.
Yeah, they get every time you eat, some more weight goes into my breast, which makes my back hurt even more. And I should have done this 10, 15 years ago. I didn't. Like I should have had a baby, but I didn't. See, that's what happened. So I had to adopt. I be procrastinating.
You do. You do be procrastinating. I will say that.
I got to get that together. I got to fix that trait. But I'm alive and happy.
I'd say you've done okay up to now. I'd say you're doing pretty good for somebody that needs to change something. So it works out.
Joshua is my son through and through. So y'all forgot to remind me to pick him up. I had to say his
Oh
name.
no, it's here. We're ready when it's time. Everybody's looking out for him. I'll just remind everybody. Again, Netflix, Act Your Age, go watch that. Do a little trick before you go to bed. If your significant other won't yell at you, just even though you're going to watch it, hit play again and start it when you go to bed and just let it play through. Yeah. Just let it play through even when you're not watching it. Help out Kym. We'll announce that live show once everything is put together for the 25th of June. Follow Sherri and Kym on Instagram, Kym Whitley at Sherri E. Shepherd, and Sherri's in Tacoma, Washington at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club the 14th and 15th of this month. And then you can catch Kym and Sherri in Martha's Vineyard in August. So go check them out as well. Kym, great show. Are you back next week? You're going to be able to do the show next week?
I will.
Exciting times. Look at that. Another Sherri and Kym show. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Go pick up Joshua, Kym, from the listeners.
Are they saying it? Are they telling me?
Everybody's letting you know. It's a very helpful crowd you've got.
Let me go pick him up. That is. Yeah, you're right. Because, see, I'll go do something else and forget again. All right.
And if you haven't, Sherri and all of our friends, Lakeisha and then her friend John Moody, have a podcast that Sherri and Kym are helping to get out there. It's called Unhinged and Smitten. You can download the first 4 or 5 episodes now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and they're successful folks, a comedian and a person who works for Hulu, and they're talking about navigating dating in LA, and it's very entertaining. So check it out.
What's it called? I want to listen.
Unhinged and Smitten. You know Lakeisha.
Yep, the publicist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah, and John's great too. They're a great match.
We were on tour together. Me and Lakeisha did Beauty Shop together.
Oh, you did? I know Lakeisha used to do comedy. You toured together?
Sherri, I knew her first. I knew John. Sherri's taking all my friends. Let's just keep it real, okay?
That is hilarious. It is a small world. Every woman, I'm working with so many women right now, by the way, that you know and are friends with and have like 30-year histories with. It's crazy.
Wow. Let me call them up now. Give me their name.
Yeah. Tell them drop his head.
Yeah.
All right, Kym. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to let Allison know that we're pushing forward.
Okay. Sounds good, everyone. Thank you for watching.
She won't pick up her phone, so I have to tell her now. Bye, everybody.
Two funny mamas. mamas.